Well, hello, welcome to week 7 of social distancing here in North Vancouver.
Hey, everybody.
And Mike, I know you're seeing a lot of people online, and this week, last week, the conversation turned to rock bottom.
That's right.
Do you believe in rock bottom?
No, I don't believe in rock bottom because rock bottom is ultimately death.
But you hit a rock bottom.
I did.
And can you describe it for us?
Yes, it was the summer of 2009, and I was on a big, long, hard bender, 20 days.
Ooh.
And in the midst of that, I passed out, vomited, aspirated into my lungs, and of course, developed this very serious infection. I was taken by ambulance to the emergency department and into ICU.
How long in ICU?
I was in ICU for quite a few days, but I was in the hospital for 29 days.
Whoa. So, what about that experience made you stop drinking?
I believe that it gave me pause. So I was in the hospital. All I had to think about was getting well and surviving. I had lots of wonderful care, and I had time to think. I had clarity of thought.
And so with this clarity, what did you discover? What was your barrier that you identified?
It was shame. Yeah.
Okay.
I realized how much of it was about shame. And so when I was finally discharged and I was well and healthy, I was so excited. I was euphoric. They gave me my job back. I was so happy. I was making money. And I just knew that I couldn't go back to the AA program because I felt so much shame because I was a chronic relapser and was constantly coming back.
So you were always going back to step one.
That's right.
And maybe was the shame something you felt inside or you experienced from the room, or a bit of both?
A bit of both, I think, but definitely from within, right? I had so much shame about it all. And I just knew that I had to do something different to mitigate that shame.
So we actually thought about this in the context of this giant pause that we're all on, this coronavirus pause. If you're battling a substance use disorder, this might be your unique opportunity for a pause, right? As we know, you felt terrible shame at the end of your substance use disorder, but the reality is everybody feels so much shame, even at the beginning. So much so that how many people don't? How many people actually show up for help?
The research seems to indicate that only 10% of us, 1 out of 10, voluntarily seek help.
So if you could use this pause to identify your own unique wisdom into your own condition and get over the shame and actually find a way to get help, this is a good use of this moment.
Mm-hmm. Pause, opportunity, reflect, inner wisdom. See you next time.